Episode 9 of VecsCast, recorded on the 17th of August 2016.
You did that really well.
I think I did it really well.
I think, you know what? I think we should just fire Dan and just...
Fuck you, Dan.
That was the most stressful part of my day.
You can relax now.
Getting that right. I can relax now.
Welcome to episode 9 of VecsCast. I'm Sam Betteridge. On my left is...
Hi, I'm Tristan.
Yeah?
What am I
On my right,
I am George.
George.
I don't know
Not Dan. Not Dan
I'm
today.
not Dan today.
Dan is away.
Dan-
Away, I don't know what.
Dan is... He's rehearsing for play or
Is it
emergency.
Mikado or is it
Mikado.
Mikado?
Mikado.
Mikado.
Is it
Avocado.
avocado or avocado?
Avocado.
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 Have you seen the meme of someone like, you've got a car, but no, I can drive, but do you avocado?
You've got to drive the avocado. Yeah.
Lovely.
I love it. Yeah, so
I've
Dan's
got
away.
fizzy orange liquid. Dan is away. I need to get the document up.
Instead, we have George.
We've been blessed by George.
George has
basically.
he showed up here about an hour and a half ago. He's eaten Sam's food and he's now sitting in the podcast with us. Yeah. That just about sums up our day so far.
Yeah, pretty good.
But no, George is here.
I've just taken over.
Permanent replacement of Dan. Oh,
I don't want to fill those
Shade.
boots.
He'll
Shade
probably
being
watch
thrown.
this.
Fill
Will he
those.
watch this?
He probably will. He probably
Don't
will.
want to
I'm
fill those
sorry,
boots,
Dan.
Dan. I love you, but like what the boots you're going to be filling are going to be the guy that I kill on Minecraft 24/7, and that's about it. That's,
All you have to do is just be killed by Tristan.
You also have to take a lot of abuse because I mean we love Dan, but
If you watch like the most recent Vex vlogs,
yeah,
Dan is almost in the hundreds on death count.
I do know.
Tris
that
is
he
on 30,
constant-
and
I
I'm
know
on
he's
like 60.
I know he's like constantly abused.
yeah.
All
It's
the
not
time.
constant.
It's because he
If-
does things
yeah,
like
but-
build mazes, though.
yeah, but if he wasn't an arsehole, Dan, if you weren't an arsehole, we wouldn't abuse you.
If you're watching this, Daniel, we're addressing this podcast to you.
Addressing
We do love
a
Dan.
deeply rooted
So-
pod. We do. Love
Maybe we
him.
could one day. I mean, if we had the facility, we could podcast with all 4 people. And that'd be insane.
That would be insane. I mean,
I'll get a good.
if you look,
webcam
if you have a look at the screen at the moment, it's like there's only just about room for 3 cameras.
Yeah, but I mean,
you could like do that cool thing, like when you split screen on like Call of Duty on like consoles, and you have like 1, 2, and then
3,
one
4.
person has like a massive bar.
Yeah, but if there are
Yeah, but then it's just really narrow as well. Though, isn't it?
if there are 4 of us, then you just have 1,
Yeah,
2,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and then we just
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Okay.
just evenly
All
proportionate.
right, guys, stop
Yeah.
telling me how to do my job.
God,
or
Sam,
if we
come
need,
on.
or let's think about it. If we need 4 of us, we could always do. You could just do like a couch podcast where we sit on a sofa.
Couch podcast. I like it. Oh, okay,
It could be called the casting.
I'll write that one down.
Don't say that.
The what?
The casting couch. Because you're
No.
it's
Can we
a
not?
couch cast.
Can we not call it the casting couch?
But it's funny.
The Pornhub version, maybe. But not this version. Oh my goodness.
Welcome to Vecspass, everyone.
Welcome to
You need to
Vecspass,
pop
where
over
we
to the
say
Vecspass
dodgy things, and
Pornhub
Facebook
channel,
gives me
which is
notifications.
VecsAss.
I don't really. I did not hear that. I did not hear that. I didn't. I'm gonna be editing this back now. I just hear this and we're like, oh no. It's alright, cause like, oh.
It was not
Don't tell it
funny.
again.
It was not as funny as you made it.
No, but what? The way you told it wasn't as funny as it could have been, but it was a good joke.
Yeah.
It was like the Vecspass Pornhub channel is VecsAss.
Oh yeah. I think we've made that joke before.
Well, you know
Oh no,
what?
the jeans.
We've
it was
made the
jeans.
Vecs
jeans.
Vecspass jeans before. That was the podcast. That was the last podcast I was in.
Stop fucking retelling jokes, George.
That was like episode 3 of the podcast. We're now episode 9. We want to do these more regularly.
George's death
regularly.
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 Oh, I can't say
Oh,
it now.
not my regularly.
We've said it too
Sorry,
many
everyone.
times. It's confusing.
But we never do. Like
Yeah.
the last podcast was on May 14th.
May 14th, which is
Yeah.
approximately June, July, August,
We're August.
like
Counting
4 months.
this, It was quite a while ago.
May to June.
I
June
remember
to
watching
July,
that, I was
July to
like-
August. No, it's 3 months. 3 months ago.
Oh
3
wow.
months ago.
But in those 3 months, a lot has happened.
I mean,
Yeah.
end of school,
Yeah,
college,
you guys. I mean,
all that
George,
shit. Sam,
George has finished school.
I finished like school
George just finished secondary school.
because I'm that young.
His-
Going to college.
Yeah, but to be
I'm
fair,
now going to college.
yeah, finished year 11. I finished first year college. It's alright.
I finished a year.
My
ago.
results date is tomorrow morning.
Good
although
luck.
Obviously,
He's
by the time this video comes out, like it won't be
probably
tomorrow
won't
morning.
be.
But if you think about it,
It'll be
today being
tomorrow
the
evening.
17th of August. So good luck to anyone out there who is like me in my situation, or who was like me in my situation.
You got
Hope
the
you did
results
well.
that you want.
Yeah, we believe in you guys.
And also for people who are going to be getting the results with George next week.
Yeah.
GCSE results,
Yeah.
basically.
Good luck with those as well.
Yeah. How are you feeling about those, George? You feeling?
I'm absolutely terrified.
Yeah.
Like, I came out of one of my English exams, thought, do you know what? Done really well. And then I kind of was thinking over what I'd written, and I was thinking I've just screwed up my whole life.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
no.
happens though. If you overthink.
I think I just talked a lot of shit.
But
about
have
things
you
I
ever
don't know
have you
about.
ever done English? It's just talking shit. I've done
Yeah,
I've
but
done
like-
English language first year college, and the whole exam is just talking shit. I feel bad about my exam, my first year AS level exam, because all it is me being like, just expelling random fucking words and just hoping that it makes sense in some sort
Yeah.
of context. Like honestly, it's
That's
I
why.
have to say,
That's why I did not do A level.
I was very proud of some of my coursework, because like one of my courseworks, I wrote it and I was like,
Yeah.
coursework? One of my pieces of coursework. I had written it and I was like, this is good. I'm gonna turn this into a book. So I remembered it as much as I could, went home, put it on a little Word document, and to this day it's just sitting on my external hard drive.
Yeah.
And I haven't got the imagination.
Oh dear.
It's just kind of like, I go, oh well, it was worth it for like a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
And then I was like, nah.
No one was like, nah.
Has our music cut out?
That was me. Don't worry. I
Oh,
meant to do that.
I love it,
George is in charge of sound effects today.
Am I in charge of...
George.
Well, that was
Oh.
always Dan's job.
I feel like a little girl.
But the
George
thing is,
has
Dan
Dan's
knew what
seat
sound
today.
effects were what.
I know what sound effects are what. Like, this is the awkward silence.
Quite loud.
Yeah.
This is children yaying. This is children booing, but it sounds like a yay.
Can we get?
No, that
George
sounds
to
like a
guess
boo.
all of them.
This is...
We're gonna
No,
go.
before
This
you have
is
to say,
pressure.
you have to say it before you
This
press
is...
it.
I believe this is the...
Let me have a look.
I don't know this one.
Okay.
Oh, it's that one. It's the badum
It's the
ching.
drum roll.
I could have told you that.
This might be the...
Yep.
Yeah.
There you
Um,
You've still failed, but you can.
this
redeem
one
yourself.
is applause. No, it's a chicken.
Ooh.
This one is Mario points.
Mario points.
Okay.
Okay, so it's only chicken and badum ching.
We should. You know, those word games and stuff. We always end up trying to play like to waste time on podcasts.
Yeah.
We should have the Mario points every
Have
time
the Mario
someone
points
every time
thing,
someone wins a round.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's that thing we usually do? A letter beginning a word.
Oh yeah. What was the last one? I
were
think we
going
did.
through
And let's begin with
Vecspass?
S last time.
I think we've done Vecspass though now, because how many podcasts have we done? This is the 9th.
No, but we didn't start it at the very beginning.
No, we didn't, did we?
No.
So what
I think it's a letter begin with P.
P.
Every time we always laugh because it's always an awkward word beginning with P. It's like we could say
All
that
right.
word,
So
but
George,
we
the way this
probably-
works is you literally.
Penis.
Okay, there we
Okay,
go.
right,
George got
George.
his word.
Paraguay, the country.
Pterodactyl.
It doesn't even sound like it begins with P.
But it does.
but it
It's
does.
got a
But it
silent
does.
P
It
at the
does
start.
begin with
Yeah,
a P,
but
so
why
that's
would
a
you-
point for sound.
Yeah.
Why would you say a silent one though?
Have you seen there's you know sort of when you're on the phone or when you're talking to someone and you're trying to spell something out and you use the phonetic alphabet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the phonetic alphabet that has like all of them start with letters like silent letters?
No.
It's brilliant. It was all a list. So like G was gnome and things like that, and it's just a whole list of them.
Yeah,
and they managed
that's
to do it
G
with
for gnome. That's P for pterodactyl.
that. Yeah.
Oh no, because P and T kind of sound the same. Like if you had a lisp, people would kind of think, "Oh my god, if he says P for pterodactyl and I can't spell pterodactyl."
Yeah, I guess.
I'm screwed.
Oh dear.
So yeah, Dan is away. Dan isn't here. R.I.P. Dan.
Rest in peace, Dan.
Alright.
I'm sure he'll be back for the
He's
next
probably
one.
hot and sweaty in some rehearsal.
Yeah, he's probably doing some rehearsal
Or
right
for
now.
whatever else we next film with Dan.
But one thing we should probably mention on the podcast is we already know that George, you have a channel,
Yeah.
but George now has a second channel.
So
That's me.
we've already got, I think, Goldhawk in our link description.
Does this mean we have to put your channel
Second channel.
in our description as well?
George's
You don't
second
have
channel.
to put
I think
the
we
second
should.
one in the
Just-
Well, I know
description.
in the
It's
featured
fine.
channels on our channel
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
like, I probably do more uploads on my second channel now because I
because
decided that I wanted to do
you're doing daily
vlogging.
vlogs. Aren't you?
Yeah.
They're pretty good. I've been watching some of them.
Oh,
I really
thank
like,
you.
I like the ones.
Some of them get really dull. It's like when I have work throughout the whole day, I work
Yeah.
like 2.5 hours. So I work from like 11:30 until 2 o'clock and then have a 3-hour break. So it's really difficult to fill those 3 hours with something that's exciting for the vlog. Otherwise, it's like,
yeah.
otherwise, and then I normally just do like a quick, like, I record myself walking home, not only because A, it's content for the channel, and B, because I'm always terrified that I'm going to get mugged on my way home from
You're gonna
work.
film yourself just in case anyone mugs you, and then you've got it on footage.
You
got
have
evidence.
no idea, because I was like, I was recording myself, and
In
then
lip
suddenly,
book.
like, I walked past these people that were clearly smoking something naughty,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh god, this is scary.
So he whipped
So
out
I
his
was like-
camera, started
was like-
vlogging.
No, I was vlogging on the way, and they literally looked at me, and I was like, I'm gonna die. These
gonna
kids,
die.
these kids are gonna kill me. I think it went up actually. That vlog went up, and I was like, oh my god, there was some pretty suspicious characters back there.
Yeah,
I didn't put the bit with them in because I could have got like sued or something.
I don't know.
I was really
lovely.
worried because I did upload a vlog where I was recording you like miles in the distance,
Oh,
but
shit,
there was
yeah,
a
yeah, I
child like running in between. I was thinking, oh my god,
There's
someone's
gonna be,
gonna kill me.
There's gonna be a kid on.
There's gonna
on my
be,
YouTube
like-
channel.
I'm gonna have to like blur his face out. I didn't blur his face out.
Yeah.
He was like 5 years old. He can't have any people looking.
I'm sure anyone who knows that child isn't going to watch the video.
Mm. I'm not that popular, so it's fine.
Never mind that.
Yeah, so you're uploading daily vlogs.
Yeah.
So do you want to vlog your channel for like 10 seconds really quickly? Tell
Ready?
them what
You
the
have
name is
10
and-
seconds starting now.
Okay, it's Just George. It's a wonderful channel where I sit there and talk about all sorts of things on a daily basis, daily vlogs, uploaded every single day. If when you look at it, when you type in Just George, there's loads of other people because I accidentally picked a name that was unoriginal. So when you look at it, you need to look for a picture of me in a wig and green trousers dressed like the Mad Hatter, and then when you click on it, it says Just George with loads of pictures of me on it. And then if you do that, it looks really cool.
Great.
I think that was a bit more than 10 seconds.
I give him a point.
Point to George.
I give him a point. It was probably
That
more than
was
10
good.
seconds, but I wanted it to come to a natural end. You know?
No, that was good. That was good.
I was trying to
Yeah.
force out as many words as
That was-
possible.
That was almost like the terms and conditions speed, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was. T's and C's apply.
Terms and
Terms
conditions
and
apply.
conditions apply.
Right.
Oh dear.
But yeah, so George has another channel, so go check that out.
George has another channel called Just George.
Yes.
Go check it out.
More YouTube viewers, more content. If you ever out of things to do.
More likes. I keep getting someone out there is like my like shadowed disliker. One person keeps
Yeah.
disliking every video. I absolutely
What such an
hate.
arsehole.
We
more than
used to
anything
have
in the
that.
world. The YouTube dislike button is the one thing I hate more than anything in
We
the
used
world.
to have
Because
yeah.
it's not constructive as a creator. Like if you're a YouTube creator and somebody dislikes your video, like great. People don't like this content. Why don't they like this content?
Yeah, it doesn't
It's
give you
kinda
any
like-
information in it.
I wish they would take it out, and then that would force people to comment. Like,
Yeah,
I
and
don't
because
want to
if
know.
you get
Yeah, yeah.
if
I
you
don't
get a bad
care.
comment, then
That's what I'm
obviously
saying.
you can either read into it and go, okay, this is a piss take,
Yeah.
or you can read into it and go, someone is actually trying to give me constructive
That's what
criticism
I'm
to
saying.
improve my content.
It's
But
kind
the
of
dislike
like-
button is just like someone's cheap way of like
Yeah.
scamming you into making you feel bad about what you're making.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, the dislike button is good because then it says, okay, my viewers don't like this content. But you have so many people that troll. Whereas if they took out the dislike button, people who actually don't like the content will be forced to say something about
Yeah.
it.
Mm.
Because certain people just don't say stuff about it. Like if I ever hate like or like any of that, if I ever dislike a video, I will always leave a comment saying why I don't like it.
There you go.
Because then as the creator they know what as
Yeah.
a viewer I'm not liking.
yeah,
If
But
you
isn't it
dislike our
fair?
videos, feel free to leave a comment.
yeah. If you
Don't
don't like
feel
our
free
videos,
to leave a comment. Leave a comment.
Leave one.
It drives people insane.
I was just thinking. So George, is this the second podcast you've done with us?
This is the very second podcast I've done.
The first podcast George did with us. Do you remember how like basic bitch our setup was?
You weren't
We
even there.
Was I not? Because I'm
You
pretty.
weren't.
It was
I
me,
thought-
Dan, and George.
'cause
It was
one of
episode
the-
3 of the podcast.
The
I'm
first
pretty sure.
podcast that we did, I was a guest in.
Yeah.
Do you remember
Yeah.
that?
That was in the
That's-
BT, the before Triss era.
Yeah. That was BT.
Vecspass
That was
BT.
That was Vecspass
Not
BT as
sponsored.
opposed to BT. But
And-
you know, do you remember I said we sat around that table? I was sat around a table.
The
and I was
table's
just
in there. It's
Yeah, I
in
was
the
just
room.
thinking about it. We sat around a table and like recorded podcasts, and I wore some cheap shorts, and it was awful.
Yeah.
I remember that. 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember
George
I
watched
remember
it.
my first. I watched I
Yeah.
watched the one that you were in, and then I remember when I first came on to do a podcast.
Because that was still BT, I think. So Sam was like,
Yeah,
"That's
it was
still
BT.
podcast."
It was just me and Dan.
Yeah.
And like I was about to say actually, like when you were talking about the comments things and like people who dislike it should leave a comment. Like we used to have someone who just always disliked.
Yeah.
Like there was noticeable. There was one dislike on every video.
and you know
And
that, it was just one person.
that, funnily enough, stopped after the BT era. So either it was Tristan,
If it was Tristan.
It wasn't me, because I
or
made
Or
Tris
that
did
person.
something.
And then,
Yeah. or
maybe
that
they
person like, or they
likes
just
me.
gave up because
No.
I had like, I
Yeah.
had that on like my
I mean, we've been
gaming
going 3
channel.
years, so
I had that on my gaming
2 or 3
channel,
years.
and I had like, then I think I know the like group of people that I think it is,
oh yeah.
and like I think they kind of stopped doing it because I just kept uploading. Like it wasn't a thing that like
Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't like if you let
disheartening me
it affect
at
you, then
all.
obviously people.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So like they just kind of gave up after a while because I just kept
Because people
uploading.
always want to give you stick for it, but like in the end, like obviously it is quite fun, isn't it? So it's
Yeah.
like
But
you're
that's-
not always doing it for like just to be like, oh, I want to be a YouTube superstar.
Yeah.
You're like, I just enjoy making videos and I want to put them up on the internet,
Yeah.
and if I get subscribers and likes along the way,
Yeah,
then it's
'cause
chill.
I
Which is what we do, to be honest. Isn't
I
it?
find these conversations that we have quite funny.
Yeah,
I
but
find,
like just Vecspass in general is
Yeah.
fun. Like I like gaming with you and Dan, and
Yeah.
like pissing around, or like filming shorts is always fun as well. It's a lot
Yeah.
of work, but like
That's a lot,
obviously,
yeah.
yeah, but obviously like some people would always be like, oh, look at your channel, it's only got like 7 subscribers. Oh, you've
It's
only
like,
got...
well, we don't
And
really
it's like
give a
I don't actually care because
Yeah.
I just come here and do this for fun. If it was like a massive strenuous
Well, that's what I'm
thing
saying.
that I was getting so much shit for, I'd be like,
Personally,
it.
I'd rather make videos for the amount of subscribers that we have that actually enjoy our content than like a far bigger audience that kind of just watch our content because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a trend.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's what happens with quite a lot of really big YouTubers. People follow them because it's just trendy.
On a little side note, do feel free to subscribe. Still,
plug,
like,
plug,
don't feel that because we're saying this, don't subscribe.
No, definitely stay.
We do
Definitely subscribe.
want to grow as a channel.
just
Do you reckon we'll ever
for
do
the
Christmas live
listeners on
streams
iTunes.
again?
Huh?
Do you reckon we'll do Christmas live streams again?
Possibly, it depends
They
because
were
like
so much
Because
fun.
I'm away all of Christmas.
it was great, but at the same time, Dan's at university, I'm at university.
and I'm away from the 19th
Yeah.
to the 29th.
We'll do live streams another time, probably not at Christmas.
I might.
I was
be an
I was
elf
hoping
at
we could
Christmas grotto, so.
I was hoping we could live stream this podcast, but I just thought the whole complication of it will set things back. Let's just
Yeah.
get the podcast done.
But do you remember how fun the Christmas live streams were? Though?
Oh, they were brilliant.
They were so much fun.
We got quite a high number of views during that point. So much so that
reviews, we got a big boost in subscribers.
I mean it's gone down now. Just to sort of dishearten us.
It went up and then it stayed the same for 6 months, and
Yeah.
now it's gone down. But whatever, fam.
Yeah, but they
I don't
were
know.
like they were fun to do.
We
and
do
I
still
think-
have like people who watch the live streams and
Oh, yeah.
still follow us.
But
now
no, I
from-
definitely like to live stream more. It's just the whole technicality.
It
of
was a lot of effort. Like I had to
Mm.
carry my computer to Sam's
yeah.
house and then set it up.
This
in Sam's
room
house.
became a studio.
This room was like I mean, I ended up staying at Sam's house for like 3 days because the effort of carrying my massive computer and screen and everything over here was just so. I mean, we got used to it by the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was fine.
By the end, we just became incredibly efficient with it.
Yeah, but like it was a lot of effort, especially on.
But I think it was
Sam's
because we were
behalf.
having a few teething problems with it because we had just it was like kind of the first live stream.
mean,
that we had really
Yeah, you say that, but me and Trish did like a test one in like
yeah,
November.
you did a test one.
I think it's good that we did some test ones, and me and Dan learned from our mistakes the year before.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause-
So,
Yeah.
but no, definitely do live streams still. It's just probably not at Christmas, just because
Yeah.
no one's around at Christmas.
No
I
one's around
won't
now.
be back till 16th December.
December.
So, and Dan usually comes back slightly later.
Dan will probably be later. I mean, you probably won't be back.
I don't
for a
know.
while,
I
but-
don't know when I get back because I haven't even started college yet, so I don't know when stuff.
You should be fine.
I
like,
think
you-
your term. I think
college ones don't change too
we end
much.
on
I
like
think
we
it
end on
might
like
be.
the 18th or the 17th or something.
Okay. I know I'm gonna be okay for it all. It's just
But it's just literally the fact that it's not that. It's because it's just not like school or college or anything. It's like term ends, okay, that's great,
Yeah.
but you can do stuff because you're at home.
yeah,
At the university, I'm not at home,
yeah.
so it's like, oh great, I can't do
Yeah,
anything.
you can't do anything.
Like the next few months is just gonna be so difficult
Yeah.
doing anything with Vecspass, just because like Vecspass, just because that's our second channel.
That's
Go check out
that is like dangerously close.
Yeah,
to
dangerously
a
close,
rude
something else.
word. Another.
I've
our
completely
second
forgotten.
Pornhub channel.
But yeah,
Extras.
thank you. Along with Vecspass.
Vecspass.
Oh dear. But yeah, no. The next few months are going to be pretty difficult to do anything with Vecspass, but I'm going to try. For sure.
I think the live streams were just so much fun to do, and I think
yeah,
people
and we got it
enjoyed them.
very right.
They were so much fun. Do you know what? We were so close to actually making merchandise for that
Barry.
because
Merchant.
the worms is the.
Have you seen the
Barry-
most recent Vex blog? Dan says something along. No, so a creeper blows up, and no one is actually around this creeper. And Dan says, no, this is a different time. Dan says something along the lines of, I don't know where it was, there's no blow up anywhere. And we all burst up in fits of laughter. And so I think it was me said, put it on a shirt. So we should put that on a shirt. There's no blow up any.
Dan says a lot of
Ridiculous. Dan is producer of about 80% of Vecspass quotes.
I just remember the whole of like the worm stream and like all the Barry stuff was just like it was so funny because people kept putting
people were engaging in it as well. People were
I think
engaged.
the content though that we had, like the ideas that we came up with for streams,
Yeah,
were good ideas. Like I think my favorite stream, although they were all good. I really liked the Banish stream when I got mad, but my favorite was the City Skylines stream.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Because me and Dan wore our builders hats, and I went back.
You got furious.
Literally like about a week ago, I went back and rewatched. It's about 3.5 hours in when Dan built the massive bridge, and I lost my shit because he built the massive bridge. And I went back and rewatched it again because it was absolutely hilarious, and I didn't even mean it. It was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
He told me he was gonna get bloody points for building a bridge that was useless.
And he did.
And he did.
he did get points.
But I still won, so it doesn't matter. But like the idea with all, like we went out to Sam's shed to look for like building head.
I've got the
headgear.
behind the scenes of that.
Yeah.
I've got a video of us looking for builders hats.
We
It's
went out to
quite
look for
funny.
builders hats in a massive shed that was like, and we had to like.
That'll
clean
go
them
on the internet at some point.
the live streams were just I think live streams as a whole are really easy to like communicate with your audience as well because it is live.
Yeah.
So like if you want suggestions for stuff, they can just so easily tell
Yeah,
you.
but it was also good because we planned them before we did
Yeah,
them.
we had
So it
planned
wasn't like
quite
we
a
just
lot.
started a live stream and went, okay,
Other
what do
than
we do
my
now?
live stream, which was like terribly planned.
Yeah,
I
we
should
still had
have planned
the
more.
little graphic that you made for like all the different live streams on the different days with the backgrounds. And
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, yeah,
they
yeah.
were all
That was
cute.
good.
It was gorgeous.
Thank
I
you.
loved the live streams. They were
Very
so
much.
much fun.
Have you guys been watching the Olympics?
I
Yeah.
have.
I
I've
have
been
been watching.
watching.
I stayed up
We-
till 1 in the morning
Yeah, I've
watching
been
Andy
on-
Murray play tennis.
No, we are doing so well in the Olympics right now. Like we're like second on the.
Have we got any more medals today?
I don't
Have a
know.
look.
I know we're second on the medals table. I think still,
I'm on
which
a-
is so
We're
good.
ahead of China.
especially
For Britain.
our, like,
Yeah, we're ahead of China.
for our small country.
We get
that's
another sailing
so
gold
cool.
today.
I mean,
We
getting
haven't got it
patriotic
yet.
here,
We've
but,
got 19 golds.
19 goals. That's a lot. I mean,
And to be
I
fair,
was-
they're the only ones that are. No, I'm joking.
I've
you see
been-
you see the 16-year-old gymnast? They got a bronze yesterday. For
Yeah.
us. She's 16 and she's achieved that. When I was 16, I had not like done anything.
I when I was 16, I didn't revise for my GCSEs, and I
And
she's
done
played
her
5 hours of games a night, and that was my 16, my being 16. So honestly, like
The
Achievements
US
a
as
lot.
always is doing.
I'm
great.
currently on a really
The
awful
US is
sleep
on
schedule.
28, 28, 28.
Mental.
They've got 28.
My
of each
sleep
medal.
schedule's really bad currently, where I'm like I'm going to bed at like 3:30 in the morning and waking up at like midday. So you're lucky to have me here. But
It's a holiday.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a holiday.
It was holiday, so it's
It is a
okay.
holiday.
But obviously, if you stay up to like 3:30 in the morning, you can catch most of the Olympics. So I don't know if you saw Mo Farah's race, the 10,000 meters.
Oh, it was so good.
Bloody good
Hasn't
race.
hasn't he still got to do the 5,000?
Yeah, I think so. But he fell over in the 10,000 meters, and he got back up
And
and
he
then
s-
he
and he
won.
still
gold.
won Still
gold.
It was
Yeah.
insane.
It's just-
honestly.
He was that race was so good because it was like
Like, as he fell over, the commentator was going, "Mo Farah, all he needs to do now is not fall over."
And
And, then he fell over,
and
and it was like,
oh,
He got like
no.
a cut in his shoulder from where one of the other runners, like hit him.
It's getting to the point now where we're doing actually so well. Like I didn't think we'd do this well, but we're doing so well that it's like whenever America win a medal, not so much when it's silver or bronze, when it's gold, I'm like, oh fuck's sake!
Yeah.
Like it's
we're not
like,
going to catch up to them. I don't think. That's
I mean, we're 9 medals away from them. Like
yeah,
that's. I'm
It's
happy
so
to.
Close. It's so close.
Yeah,
And I just think we are doing so
9 golds
well
away
for
from
such
that.
a small country.
yeah.
Or
I mean, it's
country,
because
you know what I mean, like
just
Great
put a
Britain.
lot of money into it actually.
yeah.
But I mean, there was something on the news, like people, it was on the news this morning, like people don't like how much money we're putting into it. It's like, oh, it's only the athletes that get the most money that are winning. It's like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
because they've got the ability to win. That's
Yeah.
why we're putting money
Why you
into
put
it.
money into them.
Yeah, but people are always going to be complaining about it. It's the same as like people complain about science, like loads of research into like space and stuff, and they're like, "How could you do this? There's starving children somewhere." And it's like,
Yeah.
it's the same argument. It's just saying like, "Oh, why are you putting money into something other than helping other people?" It's
Yeah.
people always complain about that stuff. It's just the fact that like as
Yeah.
a whole we do put so much money into helping people.
Yeah.
And it's just the fact that like, can we not do other stuff as
Yeah.
well?
It's just
Yeah.
really been like, because I heard it on the radio yesterday. I heard it on the news this
Yeah.
morning. It's like people are just complaining about how much money we put in. Like all the lottery funding is going into sports. Like like what? At least we're investing in it. At least we're doing something. Because it's all because like at Athens we came back with 1 gold medal.
Yeah.
And I think something like 9 overall. I don't know.
But I think people again
it wasn't
like
Athens.
putting all the
Atlanta,
lottery
I
money
don't know.
into it.
I don't remember.
People always complain about wherever the lottery money goes, because when it goes into funding the arts and stuff like that,
Yeah.
people complain about that. They're like, "Why are we funding the arts and stuff?" And
Well, yeah,
like,
it's because all the time, not everyone's gonna agree with it.
that's what I'm saying. It's just, it's a matter of perspective.
But you
It's
know,
just how you look at it.
350 million a week in the NHS. That's not gonna happen.
We are the 48%.
48%.
What was I gonna say about the
48%?
Olympics?
The people who voted to stay in.
People who voted to remain in Brexit.
I wasn't a voter, so I
Well,
didn't.
no,
know.
neither was I. But I still have an opinion on it. But my cousin is a Paralympian.
Yeah,
for
no.
GB.
Wait, your cousin's?
Yeah. He's Paralympic judo for GB,
Ah.
and
Have you
they
watched it on telly?
Paralympics is after. I think the Olympics ends like start of September or something, and the Paralympics goes like September 1st to like
Yeah.
15th or something. So he's fighting on like the 8th or the 9th. But he's got a place on the men's GB team, and he is going to be fighting for a possibly gold medal. I mean, I know it's the Paralympics, and people are less interested in the Paralympics.
Oh no, I'm just as interested.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but
I'm
you-
usually
you
just,
know,
I went and watched when it was here. I went and watched.
I watched
some
handball.
Paralympic,
It was great.
horse riding.
I
That was really
I
interesting.
couldn't get down, but like,
Yeah.
I love.
But I'm
the
gonna
Paralympics.
when I find out when he's fighting, I'm gonna like spam it with my Facebook, so I'll let you guys know. But it's weird. It's weird seeing like Skelly on the. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's got the surname Skelly as well, so it's
Yeah.
like really weird to like see. I can't
Oh.
quite go over it. But he's like 6 foot he's like 6'7" and like nearly blind and nearly deaf. It's a really
Oh,
nice
right.
guy though.
Yeah.
So go Team GB.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Mental.
I'm really behind it.
Yeah.
Olympics. Like, yeah, I stayed up till 1.
I like the fact that the Olympics has brought in a refugee team. That really makes me happy. Have you seen?
Yeah.
I do like that.
It's like people who don't have a country. It's like
Mm.
they've given them a
Yeah.
chance to still compete, and they won a gold medal as well in the shooting.
Yeah,
So
I do like that. I do.
I
Like
think that was a
that
nice idea
they've added
for like just to make people feel more involved, and it's something that they've not done at the Olympics
Yeah.
before.
It's great. Like, no, we're always changing. It's like we're slowly bringing the Olympics is slowly getting more and more about equality.
Yeah.
So, like, have you seen what is it? Yay! Have you seen the? I think it's the doubles canoe slalom, the men's doubles canoe slalom next in Tokyo next time. There won't be doubles canoe slalom because the women don't do it,
Oh right.
Oh,
and
okay.
so it's sort of making it equal or something like that.
Why don't they just let women do
Introduce
it?
I don't know.
women.
That's what I thought.
Why don't they
Like
just
I thought, because they were interviewing, because I think we got a gold in it or something like that. We got a medal in it, and
Yeah.
they were interviewing. No, we got a silver. That's it. They were interviewing these guys, and they said, "Oh yeah, it's not going to be at Tokyo." And I thought, right, okay. So instead of giving the women another sport they can do, sort of giving other Olympians a job,
Yeah.
you're putting these two out of a job,
out of there,
yeah.
pretty much. I thought it's a bit. That doesn't seem right, but who knows? It's Tokyo.
Yeah.
Can't
I'm
wait.
excited.
I can't wait already.
Yeah.
I like.
Only 4 years time.
It's in 4 years.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
even
a
know where I'm
long
gonna
time.
be in 4 years.
You can't really.
I'll still be at
predict the future.
university.
Sam will still be at uni.
I might actually be starting uni.
If I start
Yeah.
uni,
No, you will have started uni.
you'll have started.
No, I'm.
You'll be like-
but I'm gonna take like a gap year.
Yeah, but you still have
Good
And
started.
then
choice.
I'm gonna go and try and like perform on cruise ships and stuff.
Oh, sounds
I'm gonna
good.
Be that cool.
You'll still have started. I might say my course is 3 years,
Yeah.
and I've got this year now. In 4 years' time at the next Olympics, I might have finished my 3-year course and be done with uni, whereas you'll still be at uni.
I'll still be there. Yeah.
Because you.
That's always a
'cause
lovely
You're doing
thought.
like architecture, which is like the longest course.
7
Along
years.
with like medicine or whatever it is.
You don't spend it all at university though.
Yeah,
You,
yeah,
like,
you do work placements and shit.
you do
don't
work placement.
Mm.
You do a lot of work placement actually. So yeah, I'm gonna be in university for the rest of my life. It's my birthday on Friday, and we don't have cake. Last time it was someone's birthday on a podcast. We
What
had
a
cake.
shame.
Yeah, it was my birthday.
Yeah, it was your birthday.
It was close-ish to my birthday.
Close-ish.
It would have been.
What's like? We're not
We
gonna do a
got- we got
podcast on our
these.
birthday.
Well, let me think. May the
Oh, yeah,
14th.
George has
What
Tell
day?
you what, George, show it to the camera, and we can let them guess in the comments below.
I don't know whether
Just
they
for
can
the
see it.
listeners
I
on
don't know-
iTunes.
I don't know how.
Just for the listeners on iTunes, show it to the camera.
Oh.
and
do you want to
Describe
hear
it.
it?
Describe.
For the iTunes guys.
And
That's what it
and then
sounds
open
like.
it, and there you go.
there we go.
All right, guys, it's up to you
So,
to just to guess what it is. And George, give us a little brief description of what it looks like. It's
For the listeners on iTunes.
So rounded end with squirty hole gets you wet every time.
It's not that what you think. Oh my goodness.
gotta do, like-
Anyone who's watching on YouTube right now is sort of bursting in fits of laughter, and someone watching on iTunes, listening on iTunes, is just like, "What are they doing?"
Rounded. No, this is your clue. Comment what it is. If you're listening on iTunes, can they comment on the iTunes thing?
They can message
You
us.
can send us a tweet
I tell you what.
at Vecspass.
If you're listening on iTunes, tweet at Vecspass with hashtag George's toy. And I want you to tell me what it is. Rounded end with squirty hole gets you wet every time. That is your only clue. And
It's
you're
like
gonna...
it sounded like a countdown conundrum.
It was so cheap, like
Yeah.
£2 for two of them.
That's
Love the
an
night.
absolute bargain.
Bargain.
Yeah, we haven't got just one, guys. We've got two.
We've got
Yeah,
Oh dear.
they've got like a cool spongy grip as well, and it.
Please stop.
I'm enjoying this. Oh,
awesome.
it's spilt on me.
Oh dear.
Oi, oi.
Oi oi. You guys have been playing Pokemon Go as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's not just me.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Pokemon
Hello,
Go,
welcome to the Pokemon Go
Now welcome
podcast.
to
The game,
Pokemon
the
Go.
game
Oh,
that
dear.
destroys your life, guys. Oh wait,
Have you
there's a
seen?
pi-
Have you
there's a
seen? There's some
Pidgey.
channel. There's some like channels that have started doing like Pokemon Go like walkthroughs.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're like
I was like,
completely dedicated to
what?
it. Hang on, sorry. I'm now going on
No,
Pokemon Go 'cause
don't
you've
do
talked about
that.
Pokemon Go.
No.
But
I wanna be
The
the
very
best
best that no one ever was. Dun,
Dun,
dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, anyway.
Anyway.
But yeah, Pokemon Go. I've got everyone's obsessed with it right now. I've been playing it like a lot, but
I-
not as much as some people.
I caught a Pikachu the other day in London.
Fuck
yeah,
We-
I
you and
know.
me and
I've
George.
s-
Okay, so this is another. Me and George went up to an audition. Gary Barlow of Take That was auditioning for this musical that he's creating. Me and George sadly didn't get through. How unfortunate! But the advantage of the whole day, the whole 6-hour day, or maybe even more, that I spent up in London auditioning and stressing myself out. The advantage of the whole thing was I got a Pikachu.
George is
Caught
mightily
it. I
upset.
didn't hatch it or anything. I caught it.
I caught nothing while I was there. I caught literally.
How can you go
actually,
to
That's because we
London?
were both so focused
caught-
about the audition.
I caught a 6'3's.
Pokemon Go, everyone.
I caught a 633 Goldhawk, which I was like
That's not bad.
fairly happy. Yeah, but my top Pokemon, if it would ever log in, because I don't have your internet, Sam. My top Pokemon is like 1,300 and something. So it's like that Eevee is going. He's got a 507.
And you know
Eevee.
the difference between extra small and extra large in weight. If they're extra small, they evolve like a lot less.
Yeah.
This is an extra large Eevee at 5.
Yeah, my Pikachu's an extra large.
So if
Have
I
you
like,
got-
and I've
you
got
got enough to
45
evolve?
candy, so I can
Extra
power
large-
it up
extra large
and
is
then
super
evolve
rare.
it.
Evolve it, dude.
You know, I'm waiting for a lucky egg because I'm gonna evolve it and get one of the ones that I don't already have. Because this is the one that I've currently got. I've already shown you this one. This is the
Well,
one
no,
I've
you get
currently
1,000 for an evolve anyway. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. So you get 2,000 with a lucky egg, so you basically level up. But I caught that in Guildford, just like I said, 649 Golbat. I caught one in.
I tell you what, I am very upset with. I'm so upset that they shut down the Pokevision, like all the
Yeah, yeah,
trackers and stuff.
Also, I got this in an egg, 5k egg,
What did you get? Show it to the camera.
574 Growlithe. Everyone.
That will evolve to a really good arcane.
It will,
I'm
but I
very
need
upset.
like 40 more
Yeah.
candies, and that's not gonna.
So yeah,
I
happen.
my,
tell you what,
my
I'm-
Pikachu's extra large. So.
Yeah, so
But,
He's
it,
a
it's
fat
got like
motherfucker.
104 CP.
Yeah, it's a really shit
So
CP.
it's
Yeah.
never going to evolve to something you want. But I'll tell you what I did. I'll tell you what I did get. I went to Cornwall,
yeah.
and where I was like right by the coast.
Yeah, yeah.
So we were like, I was catching Pokemon all the time, and it was the best thing in the world. So do you want to know how far I am off that Magikarp
What the
Gyarados.
fuck? For real?
thing? I'm on 119 candies.
Oh, that's
Oh,
insane.
bloody hell. I
mean,
mean, you
some
still
people
got to
already
get
have them,
like.
I don't understand how some people have actually
Got them.
I
Yeah.
assume they just live locally to somewhere where.
Yeah, no, you can catch them,
Yeah, but like there are places.
but you have to
where
be
they
like
spawn-
right next to
There
the
are places
ocean.
where they spawn like legit, like at my ponds near where I live. There's always like one every couple of days.
Yeah.
So I assume if you live somewhere like that and there happen to be Magikarp spawning all around,
Yeah,
you
no.
could just spend ages walking around
Yeah,
and
you
collecting.
could just spend ages. But like, what I did find actually, where I was staying in Cornwall, I
Yeah.
thought it was really funny because it actually was an Eevee spawn.
Oh, even
So like every half an hour there'd be an Eevee that would just appear,
Yeah, yeah.
and then it would be there for like a good 10 minutes, and then disappear, and then the next half an hour would come, and suddenly, boom.
out of
Another
nowhere.
Eevee. And so I now have all 3 evolutions, and it's the best
Oh,
thing. in the
really?
world. It's so good.
I
I mean,
caught-
I feel like I should have waited to evolve. You know, I evolved my Eevee with you. I feel like I should have waited.
I
Because like
caught
my
a
Flareon's
Dratini.
only 564.
I've got a 507 Eevee. Just base.
Yeah, your Eevee's 507.
That is
so-
gonna evolve to such.
I'm so hyped because my brother caught a 540 Eevee, and I was really pissed off because it was obviously better CP than mine.
Yeah.
But his is an extra small, and then I was like,
If you do,
Go
if
for
you
it.
do that
No.
with, if you do it with Raina.
yeah, but I don't want to because I've already got one.
Yeah, I know, but
It's just depressing.
Vaporeon has
It's
the best CP.
Pokemon. Yeah, but I want one like I don't have any other good Pokemon that are different elements. So like,
Yeah,
I'll
I know,
go in a
but
gym and be
I
like,
know.
oh,
I went for. I evolved. This was the saddest thing I've ever done. I evolved a 480 Eevee, and I made it because I was just sitting there going, I want an electric type Pokemon because I had none. I evolved it, and I only got an 897
yeah,
Jolteon.
exactly.
I was so livid.
This
Yeah,
has
because
actually
my
become
brother
the
did that with
Pokemon
a
Go
400
podcast.
one. He got a
It's just the fact that,
696.
like, if you had done that to if you had turned that into a
To
Flareon
Vaporeon.
or a Vaporeon,
If you did it to
they
Vaporeon,
both would have been up 1,000.
Vaporeon when I did a 400 Eevee base, and that went to 1068 Vaporeon just without like anything other than one evolution.
Yeah.
Then I powered it up to like 1400. But anyway, Pokemon. That was some.
What's
Tris, you went to
happening?
Spain,
Let's talk
though?
about
So
Pokemon.
I did go to Spain. I went
Did
to
you get
Spain
any
for-
like fire types?
No.
No?
Well, actually, yeah, that's the thing. I went to.
It does work like that.
No, it does. It does. I went to Spain for 10 days.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I didn't have like mobile data or anything like internet. So I only had the internet they had like free beach Wi-Fi that was really sketchy, and they also had like the stuff where I was staying. So
That's
I
really good. That.
couldn't ever really catch
Yeah.
Pokemon. But when I went to the beach Wi-Fi and connected, Pokemon Go would just about connect, and it would show me nearby Pokemon, but it wouldn't let me like walk around and catch
right.
anything, or do Pokestops. Nearby Pokemon in Spain, you get Growlithe, Ponytails, Geodudes, Sandshrews, all the sand, rock, fire type Pokemon. Growliths everywhere. My brother caught the evolution of a Growlithe. And
Arcanine.
yeah, he caught an Arcanine, and he also caught just a base Growlithe at like 530. So obviously, if I was in Spain and I went around and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know managed to get internet, then that'd be sick.
That's really good. That the beach Wi-Fi, because
Yeah.
like in Australia, the only city that, surprisingly enough, all the cities had like Brisbane free Wi-Fi all around the city.
Yeah.
Adelaide had it. Only city that didn't have it was Sydney.
Really?
Surprisingly, like the main city
You
of
would've-
all of
you
Australia
would've thought that would have,
doesn't
like,
have
free
Sydney
Wi-Fi.
free Wi-Fi. Or,
well,
like,
yeah, Spain was
yeah,
really good
I
because
I find that incredible because we don't get that here.
we've had Spanish weather in England, haven't we? Like
Yeah,
it's
we've-
been really hot.
good.
Yeah,
The last 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks, we've had
Yeah,
like
it's lovely.
really high
it's
temperatures.
gonna rain on Friday.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's gonna rain on my birthday. That's great.
Tragic.
Can't wait.
It always
You're,
rains
you're
on.
going to be hungover anyway. who
Yeah, no, I'm
cares?
going out Thursday night, so
It always rains on my
A-level
birthday.
results.
So like June, we're talking like mid-June here. Mid-June should be sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was sunny the whole day, and I got off my college bus on the day of my birthday, and I started walking home, and it like pissed it down, like
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
on a sunny day. And it's just classic because it will always rain on my birthday, whether I
Yeah.
like it or not. Whether it's mid-June or not, it will always
My
rain.
birthday this year was the best birthday I've ever had.
Yeah?
It was so good because I basically celebrated it every weekend for the whole month of May. It was so funny because I did. There was like a surprise for
Yeah.
like the first week of May. I went and did Owlery, which is when you like the
Mhm.
hours
Yeah,
of
yeah.
flight. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
The next weekend I had a Star Wars lightsaber class. The next weekend was my actual birthday. Didn't really do much.
Yeah.
But then the weekend after that I went to London Comic Con.
Okay.
Sick.
That's nice.
It was really good. It was such a good birthday.
Yeah.
London Comic Con though is so good. It's like the coolest place to be.
Coolest place.
I'd love to go to like a convention. Not necessarily like Comic Con.
go to summer.
I tell you, you're 18. You're 18, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
I would recommend like if you're 18. This is like really big. But if you're 18, go to EGX. There isn't because I kept going there for like a couple of years ago, like ages ago, and it was kind of like. This is only really fun if you're over 18. Then
They
you can
won't let
do
you in the
everything. You
Oh,
can go in the
right.
over 18 section, which has no queues, because the majority of people in EGX
Are
are
under
like
18.
16 and under 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can go in that section, and then you can literally just play all of the games and stuff. So if you want to go to like Eurogamer or EGX, whatever,
yeah.
wait until you're 18 and do that.
George's advice, official advice here at Vecspass.
I know I'm quite good when it comes to conventions.
Yeah, yeah.
Comic Con is really fun.
Yeah.
Just kind of like it's a lot of shops and stuff,
Yeah, no, I know that one.
which is like part of which is kind of like there's not really much to do, but you get like panels and stuff that go on. When I went there,
Oh yeah.
I had no idea there were panels. going on in the London one, and then there were panels, and we were like, oh shit, where are these panels happening? And we couldn't find them for the whole day. So if you want to go and watch panels and stuff, they're all cool. But it's the experience and like atmosphere of being at Comic-Con that's just so good, and like loads of shops. If you arrive in like costume and cosplay and stuff, they give you discounts. Like we went to like this comic book shop that was in the middle of it. Yeah. And they already had like a 17% discount on all of the comic books. And then we went up and they were like, oh, you're cosplayers. Well, that's another like 3% discount. So we got all of these comic books for like 20% off. So I am now the proud owner of a 1989 Iron Man comic book. And I was like,
oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good. Cool. You're a big deal.
Where are all the sound effects gone?
Oh, they're up here.
All the colours. You guys can't see it, but there's loads of colours on the...
There is loads of colours. I mean,
I like the colours.
I'd lift it up and show people, but...
It's kind of heavy and it's plugged into
It's not really heavy. It's really, like, look, it's really lightweight.
Yeah.
But it's just for the listeners on iTunes, it's really, really
just
great.
for the iTunes listeners, this is what it looks like.
This is what it looks like, yeah.
Sucks.
You had to be there and watch the podcast on YouTube.
Join our YouTube channel and make sure to.
If you are listening on YouTube, on iTunes, iTunes. If you are listening on iTunes, then and you're not subscribed to us, then why? Do go and subscribe, because that's what we live and breathe. We live and breathe subscribers. Every subscription goes a long way.
Goes a long way. Please help us. Yeah. We beg.
We should make another channel trailer. I think.
I was gonna do another subscription appeal with Dan.
I don't think no. I think we need to do another channel trailer with like a compilation of some of the videos we've done in the past.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
I think you should do the take bits from the live streams.
Yeah.
But that is like a load of content.
That's a lot of content to
yeah, but you could just take like specifically the rage from the city skylines, or specifically
but you've got to find that.
I know where it is.
So
I know where it is. It's at about 4 hours in the live.
We've also got to take. If you do that, you have to take the banished clip where you're dancing and Triss was really angry because he just lost a trader.
Oh yeah, when I lost the trader, and then everyone was like, now you have to dance, and I was like, I'm not dancing.
I'm
not dancing.
Sam put like disco music and was like dancing. I actually have screenshots of that happening because it was the funniest thing I ever saw.
But,
why?
I'm sure we can clip together. I'm sure we could clip together some like game.
I think
plus some short parts.
We do need to create like a channel trailer
and just leave it up as the main thing on the channel. Yeah. Because like when we were out there and thingy was.
But then also you can just send it to YouTube, and they might, depending on how Google finds out that you've been looking at certain things on Amazon, that you've been looking on how to like increase your penis size, and so it suddenly gives you loads of adverts. It can filter it to send your channel trailer to certain people.
All right.
So I didn't know that.
Yeah, you sort of send it to the creator thing. It's free as well. You don't have to pay for it. I'm pretty sure. We should do that.
I'll come round and we can do a big old clip where you go through some and I go through some.
Yeah.
Find some.
All three of us. You, me, and Dan just huddled around computers.
Yeah, just being like,
oh, where's the clips? Oh.
Where is it all?
Yeah. Oh my god.
How long have we been going for?
I'm stretching. Oh, we've been going for quite a while. I mean, it's probably about
like good 40-50 minutes now.
40 minutes, yeah, 45 minutes. Yay! 45 minutes of solid podcast.
Just solid chat.
I've been stretching for a lot of this because I'm very tired.
Don't be tired.
Don't
feel it, Sam.
I went cycling this morning because I'm all about getting to Tokyo 2020. 2020. I'm gonna be the next Chris Froome. But
Who's Chris Froome?
He's a road cyclist.
Who is Chris Froome?
Am I the only person who thinks that is her name Laura Trott?
Yeah.
She's missed an opportunity.
What do you mean?
Well, she's a cyclist, right? Yeah. And she wants to, and she's like, oh, I got to be an Olympian because I'm that cool. And she is an Olympian, and she did amazing, by the way. I had so much respect. But her name's Laura Trott.
Yeah.
What? Why is she not an equestrian?
No. Why doesn't she ride a horse?
Yeah, that's a question.
Is that what that means? Is that what that means? Is that genuinely? I thought an equestrian is like a swimming event.
Any equestrian is horse events.
Equestrian
you
horse
learn
events.
something new every day.
George has learned something new at Vecspass. Well done, everyone.
Swimming events is like Swimming events, aquarium.
It's also not aquarium, but that's about as close as you get.
Equestrian.
Equestrian. Equestrian is anyone who rides. Oh, any horse
Or
thing.
an
is
equestrian event, or
Ah.
Yeah.
That's very.
I just love that. That was brilliant. No, have you seen her and her husband have 10 gold medals between them?
Yeah, it's quite impressive. But they're both cyclists.
What do you
Yeah.
do?
Now,
with
I
them?
don't know whether I'd like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I
Both
don't
having
know
the
whether
same
I'd
name.
like my partner to be
Exactly the same
the
profession
same
as
sport
you.
as me, because that then. If you do
Competition.
2 different sports, no, it's not just competition. It's just the fact that like that's my thing.
Yeah.
Why are you stealing it?
No, it's like there's those two that are due to be engaged. There's that Chinese couple
Oh yeah. Who got
and also
married at
the
Olympics.
British mixed doubles badminton team.
Really? Oh yeah, we saw that.
Husband and wife.
But that okay, I get the badminton thing works because they're a team.
Yeah.
But if you're just
Two
doing your
separate
own
events.
thing,
But no, but the thing is, in Olympics and in anything, Laura Trott is never going to race against Jason Kennedy
no, I know that.
because they're different genders. They don't have
Yeah.
mixed gender cycling competitions.
Well, you can't have that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I don't know.
Might get a little bit intense when you've got 2 of the best.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
One of the best male cycler or whatever, and the best female.
Oh, yeah,
cycler.
probably get intense.
Also, you can't. I don't think you can do.
But like they don't do it because of fairness or whatever. They don't do it.
yeah, they don't do it because of fairness. Because men and women are biologically completely different.
Mhm. This is very deep now.
Yeah, but like we are.
Yeah.
It's like the whole thing of like there are certain things.
But the thing
that
is-
that women can do. That
but
we
I
can't.
wouldn't
Like,
mind-
I couldn't give birth.
But if I was Jason Kennedy, I wouldn't mind being husband to I keep forgetting Laura Trott, and she's in the same sport because I'm never gonna compete against her though.
Yeah, but you technically are because they're gonna be sitting there going, "Car, Laura Trott has got 6 medals. What's her husband got?
What about
Bugger
Kelly?
all."
But this is completely the opposite way around. Laura's got 4, Jason's got 6. I think
Yeah.
they've both got a silver. Jason's on par with Chris Hoy now as the most successful British Olympian.
Except no one knows who he is.
I know,
Okay, except less people know who he is than.
except it's just me who knows
Chris
knows
Hoy.
who
I
he
tell you
is.
what. I tell you what. I do like. I do like Michael Phelps' game face.
Oh yeah.
God, yeah.
Go on.
Have you seen all like the memes and stuff about
Oh,
that?
did you see
Like, what is he just?
Oh,
seen
like
on
with
screen?
the lightsaber and things like
Have
that.
you seen the the lightsaber one was so funny.
But no,
It's
did you see Seb Coe presented the medals for the 100 meters?
No.
Yeah, he presented the
Yeah.
medals for the men's 100 meters.
Do you know what I really liked? I really liked the fact that the Michael Phelps got beaten in one of the competitions by
One of his old fans.
Joseph Schooling,
Yeah.
who is from Singapore, I think.
I don't know.
And he
He
there's
met
there's a
Michael.
photo from 2008 of Phelps
yeah.
with Schooling, and Schooling is about 12, and he's tiny, and he's got little glasses, and
Same
he's like,
schooling.
yeah, his good name's Schooling. And then 8 years later, Schooling is now 20 and ripped and beat Phelps in the swimming competition.
Well, I guess Phelps got.
And Phelps was
schooled.
like his idol. Phelps did get
That deserves something. What is it? Where's Budum Ching?
There we go.
Okay.
Yes.
But yeah,
Yes.
so
That was.
You
so
should have been
right.
ready with that.
I should have been ready with that.
you should have been ready for that. But yeah, so I thought that was a nice photo, and it's kind
That's
of
very
like,
good.
damn son,
Damn, Hillary.
Damn, Hillary.
Damn,
I'm sorry.
Hillary.
Are my memes too dank for you? I flipping love.
I saw. No, I cringed. I cringed when I saw it. It's the
No,
worst thing I've
it
ever
is the
seen.
best video.
No, it's
I
just
love it.
it's
Oh
just
my God.
disgusting.
If you haven't seen the video, it's the like Hillary Clinton like.
I hate it.
Is her name Clinton?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Clinton.
It's like a like meme video.
Like Bill,
which is
just
like-
female.
Huh?
Like Bill, just female. Bill Clinton. There you go. Carry on.
I don't know who he is either. I don't keep up with American politics.
Oh my god. Carry on, George.
I don't know who. Anyway, it's basically like a video where she's like going around on all these dank memes and stuff, and it's so funny.
It's awful.
It
Don't
is
watch
the
it.
best
Don't,
video. I
no,
recommend you
no,
watch it. It's
no.
the
No,
funniest
it was
video
awful.
I've ever seen.
No, it was no. I wouldn't even go as far as saying
quite funny.
I would. It's so funny.
I'd give it like a funny out of 10.
a funny out of 10.
Yeah.
10 out of funny.
I'd give it a like 10 out of 10 for actually hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Fair enough.
Damn, Hillary!
This has been a great podcast.
Back at it
I
again
agree.
with the schooling report. Oh, is it the end?
We are nearing the end, yeah.
Are you ready? Are you ready to go towards the end?
Yeah, do it. And that brings us to the end of the podcast, everyone.
That does
I've
bring us-
enjoyed my time here, boys.
Yeah?
I,
Coming,
Thank you for
George.
coming,
very
George.
fun.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Thank you for sitting here and rambling on for
Don't forget,
Almost an
people,
hour
about
less.
the competition that is now on Twitter. The person who guesses it right wins one of these, people.
Do they?
Are we doing that?
They win one of them.
Alright,
Yeah.
George is holding you to
All right,
that,
George,
everyone.
you can mail it to them.
I'm not going to mail it to them.
How are you gonna
yeah,
give
I'll
it to
have
them?
Mail it.
Please, someone in like Japan win. Please.
Okay.
I'm just gonna caption the title of this video now with like competition. So that,
Competition.
like put loads of competition stuff.
Hashtag tag.
So that everyone's
Okay,
like,
well-
oh yeah, I gotta get in the competition.
You don't win one of these.
No. What do you win?
Oh, but the fact is, I really want them to win one of these. I can't mail it.
No.
It's a lot of money that I don't have.
No. Fair enough. Thank you for joining us on VecsCast. This has been episode 9. My word was pterodactyl. Yours was penis. What was yours?
Mine was Paraguay, like the country.
Paraguay. Oh yeah.
Just sounds.
I didn't even know that was a country.
Paraguay, I like the guay.
I'm not good at geography.
Paraguay.
But can I leave them on the clue for this?
You can leave them with the clue for that.
Okay, so rounded end, squirty hole gets you wet every time. That is your clue.
Guess what it is in the comments
Guess what it
below.
is. Oh no, because they can see it.
Or Twitter. Anyway,
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for
everyone.
listening.
This has been VecsCast episode 9. Thank you for tuning in, for all your support.
yeah, you can follow us on Twitter at Vecspass, or you
Follow
can look at our Facebook page, facebook.com/.
Yeah, hit us up on Facebook because we always
Vecspass
link
videos.
when our videos are coming out, or even
We
sometimes
already-
you'll get little tasters from like
Yeah.
a day in advance when a video's coming out. For example, the last short.
We're always putting little teasers out and things like that.
And George has a Facebook as well.
Yeah, facebook.com/Goldhawks channel. I have 2 YouTube channels.
And
One's
yeah.
youtube.com/Goldhawks channel, and then the other one is just George. But if you go to Goldhawks channel first, then you'll find it.
You'll
It's
find it
all
on
my
George's
featured
original
channels.
channel.
I have a Twitter which is @ggelicious. Ggelicious.
It's in the description
It's in
below.
our description.
It'll be there.
Any video
So-
that George is in, it's in the description.
Thank you very much for watching. Thanks, George,
Love
for
you
coming
guys.
along.
Thank you very
That's-
much.
Oh, hang on, I want to put a yay.
Thank you very much for watching,
everyone.
everyone.
Peace out.
Goodbye.
Have a good day. See you later.